Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Eutaw Street Banter Podcast. What do we got on today's show, Elijah?
We're going to talk about news around the league, like Patrick Bailey going to the Guardians.
Elijah is going to blindly rank his favorite Oriole players of all time.
We're going to talk about the good.
We're going to talk about the bad. Here we go.
Welcome to the Eutaw Street Banter Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Eutaw Street Banter Podcast. I'm Cody, and with me, like always, is Elijah. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm doing good. You know, another week of Orioles baseball.
Yeah.
Stressing us out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like it was last year. And with, like, the high hopes and just the letdowns and the week-to-week, there's no high point, really.
Yeah.
We had, of course, had a high point a few days ago with Kobe Mayo hitting the home run finally, and yeah, I mean, I get he's human and you can kind of see the relief, but you know, it's one of those things where this has just been a frustrating year. So
I would agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah. So anyway. Moving on, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump in to Elijah's Around the League news.
Yeah. So I first want to start off talking about a team that's honestly worse off than us, the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah.
Almost said New York Giants.
That was a while ago. They are worse off.
Well, we'll see. That's an NFL season problem, though. But they traded away Patrick Bailey, he's maybe one of the more interesting players out there. He's got 2 Gold Gloves. And if you look at his stats from, say, last season or the year before, overall, he's not terrible. Like, he's got overall WAR. It's all defense. Truly all defense. Yeah. His bat's off this season. In 31 games, he has 12 hits and 1 home run. Not great, right? I think everyone could agree. But he's a perennial Gold Glove catcher. And that's really why they traded for him. The Guardians got him. It's just an interesting duo to pair him up with Austin Hedges, who's historically known as a terrible hitter but a great defensive catcher.
Yeah. What's his batting average on the year?
Hedges?
No, Bailey.
I believe it was a 141.
A 141. So, I mean, he's right in the middle of our lineup. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, the only problem is our 2 best hitters our best hitters are catchers, so we don't have room for... We can't make Messiah and Rushman both play teams.
Right, because...
But if it was somewhere else, I'd be fine with that. But it's just interesting because Hedges, give it to him, he's had a great year this year. Batting .294, 782 OPS. It's by far his best offensive season of his career.
Right. First
time since 2018 he's had an OPS above 700.
Wow.
Everything else has been in the 500s and below. So it's definitely probably an outlier. I'd have to imagine he comes back down to earth at some point. But it's going to be a very defensive catching duo. You're really relying on the rest of your guys. And by rest of your guys, I mean Jose Ramirez to carry this lineup.
Yeah. And I mean, it's crazy to see how Jose Ramirez can. Like, it's just,
year in, year out.
Year in, year out, he's the best player on their team, and they're always a competitive baseball team.
Yeah.
Like, you never see them win a game a week, like some other teams I know.
Like the Orioles. It's okay, though. We'll stop talking about it.
It's okay, though. Sorry. I keep, it's like, it's like a bad ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
It just keeps coming back up in conversation.
Well, you know what the good thing is with the Orioles is that we may be rough off, but we're not the Giants because the Giants just traded their catcher. And they've also been known to say that they're looking to get rid of the contracts of Rafael Devers, Matt Chapman, and some other, and Jung-Hoo Lee, maybe Logan Webb. Robbie Ray's probably getting traded at the deadline. It's really interesting to see how, Rafael Devers, that's a very recent move that they made that was like very shocking.
Under the same management.
So, it's all under Buster Posey, which, no offense, Buster Posey, you would have thought he knew what he was doing. Yeah. Obviously, though, here we are. He's looking to trade him, and no one's going to take Devers he's not been good this year. He's owed a lot of money. Yeah, it makes the Red Sox look like they were smart.
Yeah, for real.
You're right. At least he didn't go and win a World Series like Mookie Betts did.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting, and especially, I think it was on like Saturday or Sunday, that Tony Vitello, the manager, was calling to make a pitching change, and the bullpen had no clue. And you can't do that. I saw a comment that was pretty funny. It's like, my son's Little League team, we know who's coming in to pitch.
Yeah.
is a major league team. Figure it out.
Yeah, a lot of. It's hard to learn on the fly, but it's like one of those things where things like this happen when you hire a manager with no big league experience.
Yeah, but you could also be a team 6 games under 500 that has your coach messing around the dugout, putting a catcher's mask and a glove on.
Well, you said we weren't talking about the Orioles anymore.
Sorry, it's an Orioles podcast at the end of the day. We have to bring it back home every once in a while.
Right.
And then I know playing New York too. Anthony Volpe's back.
Yeah,
which is interesting. I think. Look, I'm not a big Anthony Volpe fan. Don't think he's the greatest player ever or whatever. But like last year, people hated on him for his bat, and his glove wasn't great. I'll give it to him. His defense really took a hit last season,
right?
And he had been, especially his rookie year, he won a Gold Glove, and then even in 2024, his glove was decent, but his glove took a hit, and when he's not producing at the plate, but I mean, you look at it, the year he won, got 8th in Rookie of the Year voting and won a Gold Glove, almost identical offensive performance from that year to last season,
right?
And people are mad just because he's not a great short. He's not Derek Jeter.
Right.
I think that's really what the end of the day it is the Yankees fans wanted a great shortstop, and that's not what this is. And with Caballero out, he's going to have to be good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, Caballero really is a bummer for him because he was the Yankees shortstop.
Well, I mean, Volpe came off the IL, and they optioned him to AAA because that's how good Caballero had been doing. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see what all happens with that over in New York. Hopefully, nothing good, though.
Nothing. Just nothing but negative.
Honestly, best case scenario, because I don't wish ill will to any players, the stadium crumbles and they have to cancel their season. Because then we'd be in second place.
How about just like just the infield just keeps getting destroyed?
It's just like a sinkhole in the field.
Like there's like a gopher or a mole, sort of like in Caddyshack.
They could just blow it all up or something like that. We need the Batman movie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just the whole field. Nobody dies. Nobody gets hurt.
No. Everyone can. Let's evacuate first.
Yep. And the whole field just implodes. Can't play there no more. And
we might be put on a list after this.
Yeah. No, it's only we just really dislike the New York Yankees.
Yes. Which I think that's 85% of baseball fans could agree.
Fair. Yeah. If you're listening to this podcast and you're a New York Yankee,
I'm gonna be honest. If you're a Yankees fan, I don't know why you're listening.
Yeah. I do know one that listens to us. That is a Yankee fan. I think that she just likes to. She really loves to hear us soak in our sorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I would listen to a Yankees podcast for the same reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let me hear you. Let me hear how
bad it is. Well, the problem is the Yankees could be 10 games above 500 and sound just as sad as we are because we're actually doing bad. Yeah. But that's enough of them. So I also do want to talk about how we're now far out of the playoffs. We're like only a game or two out, which is just absurd.
Out of the wild card.
Out of the wild card. Not the division. We're like 9 games back in the division or something like that. Something crazy because the Rays are good, really good. I just don't understand how bad the American League is.
Yeah, it is nuts.
I mean, like if you look at it, take the Reds. Yeah. The Reds went from first in their division to basically last, and they're like 8 games better than the Orioles.
It's just crazy to me how much better the NL Central is than all of the American League.
Yeah, it's really I don't know. That's enough though about that. So on Orioles news though. Nicole Sherry is leaving the Orioles after 24 seasons of being the head groundskeeper. It's an interesting one, I know. Been around a while, so it's just interesting to see you leave, especially mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season. I wonder if it was one of those things where I bet the most difficult part of a head groundskeeper is to get ready for a season. And so she gave him the first, month of first couple months just to kind of get everything, all the,
Yeah. Because I'd have to imagine she didn't tell the Orioles the other day.
No.
I'd have to imagine they knew.
Yeah, I'm sure. She's going to be she will begin a new role with the Maryland Department of Agriculture as the Assistant Secretary of Plant Industries and Pest Management. And Elijah was going to say what that was and what she's going to do there.
I had that off the top.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just bet she's, like I said, or like Elijah said, she's been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she's just done.
Yeah,
that's a lot. I can't imagine.
That's a lot of time in one job.
I bet it's a lot of work. It's a lot trying to keep everything in order.
Yeah. Okay. I have a trivia question for you. This is, I will say, I feel like I say it every week. This is very gettable, Cody.
Yeah. And I have the worst guesses myself.
So who currently ranks 10th all time in MLB consecutive games played? And
MLB all time. Okay.
And they just hit their 300th career home run about a week and a half ago. They're the only person on this list that's actively playing. They've just got
so MLB active current Street.
Yeah, sorry, NFL. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so the current. Okay. Man, is it a first baseman?
Yes.
Okay. So I have two guesses, but Matt Olson?
Yes.
Let's go.
Was your other one Freeman?
What?
Was your other one Freeman?
Yeah, I was close, but I knew that he missed a couple
He's
games
been
with his
doing
son.
stuff, yeah.
And
his son, yeah.
So, yeah, Matt Olson. And, man, man, I made a great move in free agency on my fantasy baseball teams because in both of the leagues I'm in, he's my first base.
Well, that's not free agency. That's just a draft.
That's what I meant.
There's no.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
There's no way he's a free agent.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, this season at 2.5 a WAR. That's B WAR for those keeping track out there. 187.
It's like the gangster war, like B WAR.
Yeah. Almost batting 300, 14 home runs. I mean, he's one dotting his OPS and his whole career. If you look at it back to his Oakland days, I mean, he's been playing. Let me get the day again. May 2nd, 2021. Till now, he's played every game. Back when he was still with Oakland.
Ace? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's
been playing long time.
That's nuts.
But he's 10th all time. Give it, by the time you hear us again next, he'll be 9th all time because he'll pass Eddie Yost, which I know you know. You know Eddie Yost.
Oh, Eddie.
The walking man. His nickname's the Walking Man. You know the Walking Man.
Yeah, the Walking Man. He used to walk a lot. Like, he'd walk from here to there.
Well, he led the American League in walks 6 times during his career.
Wow.
That's why he's the Walking Man.
Yeah. All right. So we got a game that we're gonna do today. That way you don't want to hear us talk about the Orioles very much. So let's move to some of Elijah's. We're gonna make him blindly rank his the best Orioles players since 2011, which is pretty much when you probably actually started watching. How old were you in 2011?
2011. It depends when in 2011. Beginning of the season, I would have been 5. End of the season, I would have been 6.
Okay, so now I would say a lot of people would say, well, that's way too young, but you were probably on like Stadium 3, 4, 5 by then.
I think I started in 12.
Oh, okay. So with Elijah, he tried to see the Orioles play at every stadium. How many stadiums haven't you been to? 4. So he hasn't seen the Orioles play in 4. Wrigley, San Francisco, the old Oakland A's, and who else?
And then wait, you said Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Kansas City.
You've been to Kansas City? I didn't know.
Kansas City is hard to get to.
Yes.
Who wants to go to Kansas City?
Yeah.
Everywhere else, like, oh yeah, let's go to Houston. Let's go to LA. Let's go to Florida somewhere. Let's go to Kansas City.
Yeah. What's Kansas?
No offense to anyone from Kansas City out there.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. So don't look at me over here. I'm gonna try to keep my names hidden.
And so you're giving me 5 names, and I'm gonna blind rank.
Yes.
What in my opinion.
Yep. Right. And if you're listening to our podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, this is also on YouTube, and you will be able to see his list as we go. All right. The first name I'm going to give will be Zach Britton. Where are you putting him 1 to 5?
Zach Britton definitely had a high peak.
He led the league in saves 2 or 3 years.
I mean, should have won a Cy Young in there at one point. I mean, he was best reliever season probably of my lifetime I've ever seen. Because
it's crazy how he went from the best closer in baseball and then just moved to New York to become a setup man for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's what New York does to you.
It just brings you down.
It really does.
So, so speaking of bringing him down, where are you putting him?
So I would have to imagine that you're going to give me some players that I would rank above them, but even some good Orioles players I wouldn't put above them. I'll start with 3. I feel like that's a safe bet.
All right, let's put him at 3. Okay, so let's all right, let me put that in there. All right, so the next one will be Manny Machado.
See, and that's someone that you have to put above Zach Britton. Because even though Zach Britton had that peak, Manny Machado was the guy for a while. But I'm going to hold out for one name, and I'll put Manny at 2. Hoping that name comes. This is going to be real awkward when Jimmy Paredes ends up at 1, because I held out too long.
All right. The next one I'm going to put, I would say he's one of my favorite Orioles of all time.
Okay.
And that's Brian Roberts.
Brian Roberts. See, so
this is right at the beginning.
This is the problem. So I caught Brian Roberts towards the tail end of his career. He wasn't as good watching him. And I still think the player that I'm hoping to give me at 1 is going to be better than him. I'd say Machado's better than him. I probably would have put him over Britton, just in retrospect, but Britton definitely had a higher peak. Him and Britton, though, are pretty similar as they both were traders and left for the Yankees.
Yeah.
I'll put Roberts at 4. We're keeping 1-5 open, so we got a big swing and miss here, possibly.
All right. This is so good. This is so good. So, just in case you're listening, Machado is number 2, Britton is number 3, and Brian Roberts is number 4. And make sure in your comments you judge Elijah for his
Go ahead,
list.
judge me.
All right. The next one is one of the best right fielders of all time in Baltimore Orioles history, and that is Nick Markakis.
Oh, man. Oh, man. This is going to get real bad if that name that I'm hoping there's last.
Because Nick Markakis, yeah, really good right fielder, went to the Braves because they wouldn't re-sign him. Got injured right during the huge playoff run and really just derailed the Orioles playoff run that year. Man, this is going to be a tough one.
So I'm trying to think who you if you try to trick me up and go. So I'm okay. Well, just full transparency. I'm hoping that Adam Jones is going to be this next guy. I'm not betting on the problem. No matter what, if it's Adam Jones or I don't know, man. I'll put him at 5, hoping it's Adam Jones. He shouldn't be at 5. Should not be. Markakis, I would put above Britton and Roberts. I was thinking about putting Roberts at 5. I should put him there.
All right.
So who's going in first? Does this going to look rough?
And the last one is a guy that really struggled a little bit. Nolan Reinwald. No, I'm kidding. It's not Nolan Reinwald. All right. The last one is Adam Jones.
Okay. You know what? I think 1 and 2 are fair.
Yeah.
I'll give myself 1 and 2.
You went greedy with Britton.
I think I did. I think I should. I don't know, because the problem is, I didn't know how, on the news you're going with this. Because I didn't know if you were going to throw one, curveball in there, throw Kevin Gausman in there or something like that.
Hey, that was the whole purpose of the whole thing. Yeah. Wanted to be, that was fun. Yeah, that was,
Definitely would have switched some things around in retrospect. But, we're
really,
we learned.
Really, if you really just wish you could take 3 and 4 and move them down 1.
If I had started Britton at 4, my problems would have been solved, because I would have put Machado, I think it's still at 2. And then I would have thrown Roberts up at 5.
So, obviously, if you're new to this podcast, you won't know this answer. I obviously know this answer. But, Elijah, out of this list, who is your favorite player?
I think Nolan Reinwald. Adam Jones is my favorite player. As my sister always says, they're twins. He's a member of our family, basically, at this point.
Yep.
And he's, I grew up right at the, 2011, 2012 is right around when he started really taking off with the O's.
Yeah.
Really taking off. And, I got to watch his whole career. Sad day when he got when he signed with the Diamondbacks and stuff.
Yeah, they kind of, the Orioles did him dirty.
They definitely did. But I'm glad he's back in favor with the O's.
Yeah, I think my favorite is Brian Roberts. He was one of my favorite players coming through. And it was sort of one of those things where he was sort of our Adam Jones. And what I mean by that is he was the one. The Orioles were bad during his years, but he was like the one bright spot. He was always batted first. You always knew he was playing second base. He would always be close to leading the league. I think he led the league once or twice in stolen bases. But he was the one bright spot most of the time with the Orioles.
Yeah.
Where it was like a revolving door on players back then. But you sort of knew that he was going to be there. Obviously Nick Markakis is pretty awesome too. But
no discount to Nick Markakis. Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Yeah, not at all. So anyway, so I think we'll move on and we will talk about the Baltimore Orioles. So
we'll start with happy stuff though.
Good stuff. The good, as this segment is called. The good, and these are players that are doing well, especially in the past 15 games. The first one is Sammy Basallo.
He's been killing it.
Yeah.
Go look at his stats.
Yeah. He's doing amazing. It's one of those things where you look at him and you're just happy that the guy we re-signed is doing well.
Yeah.
Sammy Basallo right now is in 13-ish games. Has
16 over the past 15 games.
Yeah, this is over the past 15 games. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, thank you for saying that. Yeah, over the past 15 games, and then the last 15 games, he has 16 hits, and he's batting a 348, doing really well, 8 RBIs, and it just seems like, is it just me, or every time the Orioles are in a big moment and they somehow come through, he's sort of involved.
Yeah.
I just always feel like, whenever you see a highlight, except for the Cody Mayo highlight the other day, but he's sort of involved, and I'm happy to see that, because
And actually, refresh your page. He's actually batting a 400.
Is he really? Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That updated.
Wow. Oh, thank you. During our podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. So yeah. So other than that, I mean, it's one of those things where I'm just happy to see him do well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The next guy is Dylan Beavers. Dylan Beavers has been crushing. Also pulling that up. Dylan Beavers in the past 15-ish games, he's batting a 242. Which, believe it or not, 242 is one of the top on our team because I don't know if you watch the Orioles, guys, but we need that type of production. Mm-hmm. So 8 hits in 33 at bats.
Yeah, I mean, I picked him to win the Rookie of the Year, and it's not going to happen because there's this guy over on the White Sox. Don't know if you've heard of him.
Literally hits home run every game.
That's the only hits he does. But I mean, it works. It works. He's been killing it. Yeah. There's a couple guys that are better than him, so I shouldn't have picked him, I guess. But he's still doing good. I think he's going to get better. He's looked really good over his last couple games, too. Power's not quite there yet. Only 2 home runs in the season, which kind of shocks me. And I'm looking for him to walk a little bit more. That was kind of one of the things that he did last year. I mean,
he is second on the team.
He is second. I'll give it to him. But I mean, that's
not much.
In 2025, in 35 games, he walked 26 times. This season, in 33 games, he's walked 14 times. So, like, granted, he is second, but he's still not walking as much as he did last season. But his batting average is better.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Now, another guy that's been doing really well, and we've been waiting all year to talk about this guy, because it's a massive signing that the Orioles did, and that's Pete Alonso. The past 15 games, he has played all of them. He's the only guy on the whole entire team to play in every game of every inning of the past 15 games. And it's Pete Alonso. In 54 at-bats, he has 13 hits. He's batting a 241, 5 home runs in the past 15 games, 12 RBIs in the past 15 games. The strikeouts are still up there in 13. He's walked 6 times. Doing really good. On-base percentage is a 317. Slug is a 593.
Yeah. And not only has he played every inning in every game of the past 15 games, he played every game this season.
Yeah. Yep. And that's kind of what we needed, right? Because literally they all get hurt. So it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I know we talk about Matt Chapman, but dating back, he's not missed a single game since 2023. It's amazing. 162 the past 2 seasons, then he's looking on pace for that this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the fourth guy I want to talk about in the good, because we're just positive. We're a positive podcast. If you watch us weekly, we're just happy go lucky.
We're chill positive.
We don't over exaggerate. We don't get too high on the highs or too low on the lows. So another great guy is Adley Rutschman. This is awesome because this is the guy that everybody at the beginning of the year was wondering, do we trade him because he's kind of expendable because, he doesn't stay healthy, he doesn't hit very much anymore. And in the past 15 games, he's played in 13 of them. He has 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, batting a 245. It just 12 hits, 7 runs with 3 doubles. So anyway, he's just been so consistent this season.
Now, in the best part too is if you look at his stats, so far this season he has the best stats of his career.
Wow.
Back to his rookie year and his sophomore season, the 2 really best seasons that he had, he's doing better than that. And this is what you dreamed of when you signed Basayo and he starts climbing his way up. And by the time he's in he's a high A, double A and stuff, you start looking at him like this is a legit prospect, legit hitter.
Yeah.
This is what you dreamed of. You dreamed of this tandem of Rutschman and Basayo DHing and catching for each other and stuff. And both being, they're the 2 best hitters on this team.
Yeah, absolutely.
By far.
Absolutely. Jumping to some pitchers, you're not going to hear any starting pitchers on the good because there is none. So Rico Garcia, I'm sure everybody at the beginning of the season knew he was going to be our best pitcher the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Because of Uncle Rico. But Rico Garcia is absolutely crushing it. And the one thing I like about him is he's not just so he's crushing at high leverage. So, they're putting him in tough spots and just absolutely killing it. I'm going to jump onto the last 15 days as I'm trying to stay as consistent as I can with that. The biggest thing with him is they just don't really hit the ball. So that's kind of a huge plus. So he's pitched in 7 games. His whip is a .50. The batting average off of him is a 0. Like none. Like
batting average?
Yep, batting average against.
Over how many games is this?
The past 7 games.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, his only hit all season
was the home run.
And it was against the Guardians.
Right, yeah.
And that's all because he is fairly certain he is the lowest batting average of all MLB pitchers this season.
Yeah, so he has 2 saves in his past 15 games, and you say, gosh, that's not good. He only has 2 saves. Well, I'm pretty sure the Orioles have only had 3 save opportunities. No, that's not true. 4 save opportunities in the past 15 days. So anyway, so he's pitched in 6 innings and 8 strikeouts in those 6 innings, 3 walks. But obviously, he's crushing it, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else you say about it. He's maybe the 3rd best reliever in baseball. If you look at it, there's 2 relievers that have lower ERAs than him. It's Louis Varland, who has a .46 ERA, and Tyler Samaniego.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the Red Sox, so they're all in the AL East. And then you start getting to the guys like Robert Suarez, Sean Burke, Aroldis Chapman, Mason Miller. But I mean, he's better than all of those guys this season. It's crazy how good he's been. He made the Yankees look stupid.
Yeah.
They looked like Cody when I'm pitching and I won't be the show.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right. The next one is a guy that, and this is our last one, a guy that I am happy to say this again because just like Adley Rutschman, he was a big part of our winning team in 24. Sorry, not 14, and 24. And that is Yennier Cano. Yennier Cano in the past 15 games, past 15 days, and he's pitched in 5 games, 5.1 innings. He has given up 0. Let me find. Yep, 0 runs, and only 2 hits in those 5 innings, 5.2. Strikeouts are only at 2. Batting average against is .118. And you have a little bit to say about him, I think.
Yeah, I know. I was saying how the Orioles have, I think, pitched him very well. They're keeping him out of super high leverage situations, which is good because I don't think he's the best at those anymore. And when you guys have guys like Rico Garcia, that's what you want to do with him. It allows the versatility of your bullpen and really helps stretch out the games. But I mean, he's excelled in the situation because take a guy like, say, Lou Trevino.
Yeah.
Wasn't a high stress situation, really, and he blew it up. So you still need those guys to get you through. I mean, think of the old Orioles. You had Brad Brock, Darren O'Day, Zach Britton, even like guys like Tommy Hunter weren't terrible.
Yep.
And yeah, you have your setup guy and your closer, but you need other guys to get you through the 6th and 7th inning.
Yeah. All right. Now, you know how we were talking about our optimistic point of views? We are going to jump to the surprising bads. So it's not just people that aren't very good. It's who's kind of surprises us. And that first one has to be for the same guy, and that is Trevor Rogers. Trevor Rogers is over 13 on his ERA. He's just not doing.
He's lost it. Yeah, I don't understand what's happened. His past 4 appearances, I believe it is now, have just been rough. He started off really good this season.
Yeah,
and it just blew up.
Yeah, it struggled this past outing against the Yankees, and I mean, it's frustrating because when you think you have an ace, maybe not. I mean, Kyle Bradish isn't an ace. He's on the surprising bad also.
It looked great.
No, and it's frustrating because you have Trevor Rogers and Kyle Bradish who are all on the surprising bad list, and those guys are your 1-2.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where Bradish, the past 2 games he's pitched, he's 0-2, 6.55 ERA, only 11 innings in the 2 starts, 11 hits. I mean, obviously, so Bradish has been better than what he was, but that's not.
Yeah, no,
that's not what we're looking for.
His problem is he just has those 1 or 2 blow-up innings.
Yeah.
It's if he could just find a way to get around those, he'd be fine.
And I guess the other issue I have with Bradish is we were kind of putting him as your number 2 ace.
Like it's more, it wasn't even like a 1-2, it was more like a 1A, 1B.
Yeah, and now
both of them are,
but really it's like a 5A and 5B.
1F, 2F.
Yeah. So anyway, the next guy that's surprised me a lot is I really had a lot of hope in him because I really do feel like when we make moves, they work. Like I mean, hear me out. Like the guys that aren't working for the Baltimore Orioles aren't moves that we made in free agency or trades. They're moves that we signed. Does that make sense? All right, and this guy is Shane Baz. Shane Baz is just been struggling in his past 3 games. He's 1-2. Give him the 1 because the offense helped a lot. But my man is just getting clobbered. It's one of those things where he's pitched 16 innings in the past 3 games. 16 innings, gave up 16 hits, gave up 11 earned runs, 12 runs, 3 home runs. Struck out 15 in the past 16, so either strikes out or he gives up the hit. It's just, I really was hoping.
Who would have thought that our most reliable start would have been Chris Bassett. Messing up their names there.
Yeah.
Chris Bassett's, he's the only one that's been what we expected.
Yeah.
He's been what he gives up 4 runs and pitches 6 innings. Yeah. That's I'll take that. Or even the other day against, I think it was the A's, what we used in opener.
Yeah.
I think that was the A's game. And he came in and didn't do bad after the opener.
Right. Yeah. It's just frustrating. Frustrating. All right. The other guy is, okay, I guess I lied because I did say that people we signed. So I guess on this one I was wrong. So I apologize.
But if it's a weightlifting competition, this guy's
he's the one, and that's Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill loves to just look strong and walk back to the dugout. So, it's frustrating to me because you saw what he did with the Boston Red Sox. So you sign him. Why did you sign him? Because he hits left-handed pitching. Well, he doesn't. But, okay, in the past 15 days, he has played in 11 games, batting a 130, right? So that's great. 23 at-bats, 6 strikeouts, 2 RBIs. There's just a lot of nothing in his whole entire stat line here. So, 3 hits in the past 23 at-bats.
Yeah. You remember how bad he was last year?
Yeah.
He was better last year. Not counting stats, but his batting average.
God sakes.
His on-base percentage is slightly better, but his slug is much worse. His slug is over 100 points worse. Because last season, he at least had 6 home runs. He has 0 extra, or he has 1 home run. Sorry, he had 9 last year. That's the only extra base hit he has all season.
That's crazy.
He's only got 10 hits this year. Granted, he's only been in 22 games, so it's not crazy much, but still.
All right. And this is
the sad one. Right?
The most surprising bad of the 2026 Baltimore Orioles is Mr. USA, Gunnar Henderson. He's played in 14 games out of the past 15 days. And he has 11 hits out of 60 at-bats. He's batting a 183. Out of those 60 at-bats, he's struck out 16 times. 0 home runs in the past 15 or 14 games. Only 3 RBIs in the past 14 games. Only 3 doubles. So no triples. So the only extra base hits in the past 14 games is he has 3 doubles. Man, a lot of negative there.
Yeah. You want to know who's 7th in baseball currently in strikeouts?
Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah.
And that's better than it was earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what to say, guys. I have the most faith that he can turn around of any of those other guys we said. I do think he's not this bad, but I'm just wondering, is he not quite the superstar? I don't know. I don't want to say that because I think he can be. It's just, I don't know. He strikes out so much now. He just looks uncompetitive.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my question. All right. Haters don't hate on me. Just hear me out. Maybe he's just not what we thought he was going to be. Maybe he's just a decent shortstop. Maybe.
Well, to be fair, this is worse than a decent shortstop.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
trying to give him.
You give him the benefit of the doubt. Even look at last season. He wasn't great last season, but he was still much better than this. Last season, he was truly just
average,
a little above average.
Yeah. Okay. So give me an overall A to F grade on our starters here. Ready? So A to F on 2026 season. Pete Alonso.
C.
Jeremiah Jackson.
A plus.
Okay. Adley Rutschman.
A plus.
Kobe Mayo.
Negative Fs. So I don't know how we get there, but
Samuel Basallo.
A.
Gunnar Henderson.
D.
Leody Taveras.
A. I wasn't expecting anything with him, so I didn't think he was going to be on the team at all. So
Beavers, Dylan Beavers.
Dylan Beavers, B.
Taylor Ward,
B.
Oh, you're nice. Colton Cowser,
F. Negatives. Like, can we just kick him out of
school? Blaze Alexander,
C-.
Tyler O'Neill,
F.
Okay. The issue we have with that is, did we notice how I think you gave 3 A's, 4 A's?
I think I gave Jeremiah Jackson, Adley Rutschman, and Samuel Basayo. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's either like A or
boom. There was like 4 people in the middle.
Yeah, and it's just like falls so quickly. And the problem with that is, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you make a starting lineup, you want to try to make it as consistent as possible.
Normally, you
pepper in the guys that can't hit.
You would like at least 7, maybe 6.
But you only said
good
3
hitters.
You only said 3 of them.
No. I said 3 A's.
Yeah.
So you can have 3 A's, but you need to supplement that with 3 more B's and then the rest C's. The problem is we have our 3 A's, the B and C, a couple B, C's, and then 4 F's at the bottom. Outside of, like, say Gunnar Henderson leads off, he's a liability. 2 through 5 is normally okay. Yeah. Outside of 2 through 5, though, we have a problem.
Absolutely. And
you know what the problem is, too? On the other side of the ball, there's no A's.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Other than Rico Garcia.
I love how, I didn't even talk about that. But, yeah, you're right. I mean, you look at, let's do our starters. Let's do
Bassett. I would honestly give Bassett an A.
No way.
Look at his ERA. What's his ERA
over the last 15
days?
No. It's,
on the season, what's his ERA?
On the season.
5.21.
Yeah.
That's 0. I'm going to be honest. That's what we expected. So that's why I think you give it an A, because going into the season, if disregard everyone else doing bad, if Chris Bassett has a 5.21 ERA, you're happy with that, right? Because that's what he was signed to do. We knew that he was going to eat innings and do that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But everyone else sucks. Chris Bassett can't be your number 1 guy. That's not his fault.
Yeah, I mean, he was signed to be number 5.
Yeah.
5. It's one of those things where Bradish is a C. Baz, F. Rogers, B-, because he gets some credit for the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
Helsley, if he stays healthy, he's not bad.
Yeah. And it's just, man, and it's frustrating because it seems like if the pitching does have a good day, offense gone. Like, it is nothing as an Orioles fan to look at an Orioles box score in the 5th inning and see 0 hits.
We've been no hit through 5 or 6 innings way too many times this season.
It's not surprising at all. And I guess it is good when we go no hit through 5, because we seem to somehow win those games.
Yeah.
We can pull it out. But no, I mean, it's just one or the other. Either we're losing because, like, I would love to see a stat. I tried to look it up. Maybe, hey guys, if you can find this. The stat on shutdown innings. I know I talk about it a lot, but a shutdown inning, and by what I mean is after the Orioles score, it's the very next inning. We always give the run back. If we score, you might as well just go ahead and put the ball on a tee for the next inning and let them get a run.
I have a question then. Should we start sports betting that the opposing team will score a run after we score a run that next inning, and either we're going to make a lot of money or we're going to unjinx the Orioles?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope
one or the other works.
It just every time, man. It's just, we would be better to just, we need to score 10 runs in an inning. That way the next inning we give up 6, and then don't score the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Because we'll win. We'll win
yeah.
10-6. Anyway, it's just, man, it's frustrating. So let us know how you're feeling about our 2026 Baltimore Orioles, and what's frustrating you the most, right?
Everything.
So, just let us know. Also, let us know if you have a different way that you would rank Elijah's list.
I wouldn't say that.
Go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and put that in there, and just tell me how dumb his list was. And also, we would love if you, why don't you pick a player that you don't think we talked about and grade them, and let us know what you think about that too.
Whether it's good or bad.
But is it good? Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for joining us here on another episode on the Eutaw Street Banter podcast. Remember, we are on YouTube. If you're watching this, you'll know that. But we're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Please like and subscribe. Help us out with that. I think we're at 4,000 subscribers, so that's pretty awesome. Especially because the Orioles aren't doing so great, but we are. We're doing pretty great, so that's awesome. that being said, also we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, X, we're on all of them.
Everything.
And, feel free to shoot us a comment, a message, whatever you want. We'll try our best to reach back out to you. And hopefully next week, as I say every week, we'll have better news about our 2026 Baltimore Orioles. But, until next time, we'll see you guys later. See ya.
See ya.